So what we're going to do here is make a really cool turquoise color to go on our 64 Nova. And in 64 there's a really cool factory teal color. So we're going to make a color that's similar to that using all this House of Color stuff, all this cool stuff. We're going to make our own brew, kind of show the effects, how easy it is to come up with something. It's really cool, very radiant, has an OEM look, but at the same time it's still our own color, and it's almost going to have a candy effect, but it's going to spray with a very simple base coat application. So it's not going to spray like a candy, it's going to spray like a regular base coat, but it's going to look like a candy. The BCO2 makes the perfect base to start with. If you're making your own custom color, or I mean, if you just want to use a silver, the silver is just a super radiant color, just out of the can. It's really cool. But it makes for a great foundation if you want to make your own custom mix. So it's pretty much our go-to color as far as any light color, wouldn't you say, Brandon?
Yeah.
So what we did, we picked out some colors. We got some effects too. So we got the Shimrin2 effects. We got turquoise. We got teal. We just got some of the effects lines that are always going to be kind of in the blue family.
Color concentrate.
Got the color concentrate right here, KK15. So that adds kind of more of a candy effect to it. Gives it more of a radiant look. And then these pearl effects will just give it just kind of a really cool effect when it's out in the sun and it's highlighting off body lines, just casting different shadows just like a candy. So, and then actually we'll put a little bit of PBC, which is pearl base coat, right out of the can. It's a really cool blue with a very nice radiant look to it. We'll use it also as one of the main ingredients, and it's PBC 36 True Blue, and it's a ready to spray blue right out of the catalog. That's really cool, as is too. We'll use it as an effect also. So basically what we want to do is come up, put all this stuff together to show just having some of these effects so you can really brew up your own really cool color, and it's not going to be scary in the end like a true candy.
Yeah.
It's going to squirt like just a regular base coat.
Have super concentration when you're making that candy spray.
Right.
And take all that difficulty out of it and just make it easy.
A lot of times I think what scares people is what Brandon's talking about is getting this tiger stripe effect. You get this modeling effect. So what's really cool, using this stuff right here, we can create that candy effect and not having it sprayed just like an OEM stock look, stock base coat. So here you can see we made a really cool one-off color using the BCO2. BCO2 is, I mean, in the catalog, in the guide, pocket guide.
It's your base for quite a lot of House of Color colors. And
so, I mean, this color standalone looks really cool as just a silver, but you can see the effects just using a little bit of them in just mere drops. What kind of a cool effect you can make of a one-off color. And just really easily having access to these colors and the different effects, you can kind of play around with it. So we like making these little cups of color, especially for a customer or something. We can, if they give us an idea of something they like, we can brew something up, show them, do some spray outs, and it makes it really easily. And we just kind of roughly calculate what we put in there, but we can go back, formulate exactly what we used and the amounts and everything, and make our own formula. So it's just, for example, using the BCO2 as the base, obviously for a light color, start with the candy concentrate, and which is basically kind of like a candy, and so it just puts a few drops in there, but it just gives it a really rich tone, and we can base off of that. So we can start flip-flopping. If we want to go more blue, we want to go more green. We got our blue pearl, we got our 34, we got our FX36, we got turquoise. So it's a little best of the both worlds. Then once we mix everything up, we realize we want a little bit more blue. Well, we can just take, PBC 36 right out of the catalog, which is a killer color, add a few drops of it, and then we're there. So the ease of this stuff is, once you start playing with it, it's really simple to come up with your own color.
Yeah, and the possibilities are endless. There's
really
just
are.
So many different FX packs and concentrates.
Possibilities are definitely endless.
Mixing paints, because there's just so many different possibilities you can do.
And not that the catalog doesn't have every killer color under the sun. If you want something just one-off, you have that ability right at your fingertips. And just playing with this stuff, you can Just create something really cool. I'm pretty happy with that, Brandon. I think that's gonna look pretty killer.
Yeah, we'll make the amount bigger and mix up a gallon or 2 gallons and
do some spray out, see over there, get that car painted.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I would toast you, but you don't have your own cup.
I got some blue.
There you go. There you go. Don't drink it, Brando.
Blueberry.